What's up, guys? In today's live, I'm going to go over my bushcraft pack and what I have in it. I just set this up, so looking for some feedback and to see what you guys think. Thought this would be a cool live to do, showing you guys what I currently have set up for my EDC, bushcraft bag, something that I take to the woods with me on a day hike. Now, this wouldn't be considered like a 2 or 3 day pack. This is the EDC Rucksack from the Hidden Woodsmen. These are actually on sale right now for $75, which is a steal. This one is in the multicam, which is really cool. He has these on his website. I'll put a link below after this live is over with his link, and these are 75 bucks right now. I think the original price was 149, but $75 for this pack is a steal. Handmade by Malcolm. Just an awesome pack. I did a review on this bad boy. Let me scoot back a little bit, show you here. Somebody type in chat so I can see that chat is working, because I don't see any chat. There you go. Hey, thanks for posting. I'm in Michigan too, so I need to say, yeah, definitely pray for Oxford, man. That's like 15 miles away from me. The school's in Waterford, where I'm at right now. We're closed today because of copycat threats. And my daughter, who's more in the Detroit area, her school was closed today because of COVID. One of the teachers got COVID, and so they're doing like a full sanitization of the school. What's up, Internal Helix? So it's crazy times. So I wanted to show you guys my current EDC or my current bushcraft pack setup here. Again, this is the EDC Rucksack from Malcolm at the Hidden Woodsman. These are on sale right now for 75 bucks. Definitely grab one, because that's a damn good deal on these packs. Big old Velcro field here that you can put patches on. You got some molly webbing here on the front. You're gonna see my water bottle in a minute, and I'll show you a different configuration that I was gonna do. But you got big old pockets on the side for water bottles. You can see I have a saw in here, both sides. And then the back, you have nice cushioned backpack straps. And there's also a foam frame sheet in here, which is cool too. So let's see here. Maybe I can get you guys. Not sure how I'm gonna do this here. Let me try to move you to my desk here, and we'll see if I can do it that way. Let's see if I can move you guys here. Sorry, the tripod's a little bit bouncy. Let's see, does that work? You guys can see that, right? That might work. All right, so here is my Hidden Woodsman EDC Rucksack. On the outside, I have a silky big boy. This is the big boy for whoever just asked. I have the Outback model being sent to me right now. Basically, the Outback model is the same. It just has a little bit of a different color. Love you too, man. Thanks for survival and prepping. It has a little bit different handle to it, and it has a coated or a black saw to it. But you can see that this thing packs, down relatively small in a regular EDC backpack, which is cool. Any backpack, you can put it on the side, you can put it in the pack. But what's awesome about this is when you extend it, it becomes a huge saw. So this thing, you can definitely cut a bunch of wood with this. And the silky saw is obviously made in Japan. They are good quality items, and I get a lot of use out of this thing. So I have that on the outside. I'm going to show you guys an axe that I just got to in a moment. But the only other thing I have on the outside here clipped is my Kuksa. This is from Uberleben. It's just a, just a standard Kuksa. What's up, Billy? So I have that just clipped onto the outside. Use that for tea or coffee or whatever. So what's cool about this pack is you have a zip on the front here. So zip that open, and I keep my stove in there, so I keep my dirty stuff in the front here. This is the stove from Siege Stoves. You guys, thanks William. You guys have seen this. It's a titanium stove that you put together here. I'm gonna have a video coming up on this, using this again. I do have a review on it, but there'll be another video using this, especially using some of the extras here, like the like this little grill here that he has. Survival and prepping. I saw your comment. What does what cost? Not sure what you're asking about there, but get this out here. So he has these toaster grills here, and then there's a grill that you can set up. So I'm actually gonna do some tacos. I'm gonna do some like steak tacos on this. I'm gonna grill some steak on this. That'll be in a video coming up. So I keep this stuff on the outside, which is cool. You have this outside zipper container here, or zippered pouch, and I also have a little cutting board in here. This is from GSI. It's just a small little plastic cutting board. These are cool. I have this small one, and I also have a larger one that you can use as a frame sheet, which is really cool. I don't have it handy to show you right now, but these are really nice. You know, they're double-sided cutting board, very lightweight, very minimal. I can slip it right down in here and have a nice cutting board. I don't have to carry like a wood one or anything that would be super heavy. And then that has a larger version as well, as I mentioned, and you can usually slip that down in like the water bladder compartment of your pack and use it as a frame sheet. So if you don't have a frame sheet in your pack, my Frost River pack, for example, it doesn't stand up on its own. You have to kind of, you know, people have put trash containers in there to give it some rigidity. But you can actually use these little cutting boards as frame sheets, because that's essentially what they are, just a plastic, you know, piece of plastic that works as a frame sheet. So I keep my dirty stuff, my stove, when after I use this, it gets all dirty. So obviously I don't want to like stick it in my pack. I can stick it back in the cloth sack that it came with. This will probably wear out pretty soon. I haven't had this stove a very long time, but that's what's nice about this outside pocket on this pack. So on the sides you have two very large, deep pockets here with a little mesh, with the mesh and the shock cord retention here, so you can easily, you know, put things down there like a water bottle or your saw, or you could even put I don't have it here, you could put a small hatchet or something in there as well, which is nice. Again, on the back, you have very, very nice padded shoulder straps, and there's a foam frame sheet in here. So let's go in here. Thanks a lot, Survival and Prepping. So again, this is made by the Hidden Woodsmen. These are on sale for 75 bucks right now. I mean, a quality, high quality, you know, kind of 3-day pack like this, EDC pack for 75 bucks. Handmade is a steal. So I'll put the link down in there. Anyway, zip open the main compartment here. You can see that it only goes down as far as the pockets, so it's not, you know, you're not going to be able to rip it all the way down and lose all your contents, which is cool. Up top here, I have my heavy cover canteen kit here. This is a very, very nice piece of kit. I've had it for a long time, but you also notice that it has MOLLE webbing on the back. So I debated putting it on here. It does fit perfectly on the outside of the pack, which is really nice. So you could just MOLLE this right here, and then you'd have your, you know, canteen on the outside. I would probably do that if I needed more space in here. So if I was going to take like a lot of food or something like that, I could definitely MOLLE this on the outside. Very simple, and it lines up perfectly with the way that Malcolm has this set up. I have another bag sitting over there, a Sabra bag, and the way that the MOLLE is set up, I would have to put this off to one side or to the other, which kind of sucks. I guess it's not that big a deal, but this one does MOLLE directly center, you know, of the bag. So if I wanted to use it like that, I could. I do have extra space in here right now, so I just carry it in there. And then the benefit of that too is that I can take this, You know, let's say I'm at camp and I need some more water or something like that. I can take this, throw it around my shoulder, and you know, and take this as its own kit. So in here, you have the water bottle itself, the heavy cover canteen, which is a really good piece of kit. Then you have the cup that comes with that. So this just nests in there like this, and it goes in there. And then there's actually a back flap in this, which is really cool. That holds the pot cover. So you can stick that, and I cook on this all the time. It's a perfect little kit. And then you have other little pouches in here. You can actually fit a Firebox Nano in here. You can fit the Firebox Nano by itself, or if you get the little carrying case for the Firebox Nano, that fits in here as well, which is cool. So you can make this a full-blown kit if you wanted to. You can detach the shoulder strap. So if I pop these two clips off here, I can detach that shoulder strap, and that would be how I you know, if I mollied it onto the pack like that, I would take the shoulder strap off. But then you still have these two side pockets, which is cool. So there's these clips here, and then you have these two side pockets. So I believe I just have a spork in this side. So this is kind of like my camp cookware right here. And again, I put it in the pack because I have room right now. But if I didn't have room, it makes it extremely versatile, not only with this kit, but with the Hidden Woodsman pack as well, that I can molly it right to the bag. So this just slips right back in here. If I can get it, the pot just slips right back in there. Take your lid. There's a special pocket for that, which is really cool. Then you just take your canteen, and it nests right down in there like that. And then you got the little strap to keep it strapped in. So another really good piece of kit from what's up, Chris? Another really good piece of kit from Heavy Cover, and it matches my my Hidden Woodsman bag perfectly. So we can take a look inside here. Again, you have high vis orange, which is cool. There's high vis orange in this front portion, high vis orange in the back of this here. I was thinking of adding GPS pods to my gear in case they ever were replaced. GPS pods, I'm not sure what you're talking about. There's a mesh pocket in here as well. I just have like an extra little piece of Pro Camp Tech fire starter here. Then we have this. This is from Badger Claw Leatherworks. This is just a canvas sit pad or kneel pad. It's canvas on one side, and then it's, I believe this is some sort of heavy-duty nylon on the other side, orange. So you could use this as a signal panel. I'm looking at getting one that I actually reached out on the Pathfinder page on Facebook. I'm looking at getting one that's a lot bigger that I can kneel on. That's canvas on one side, so it would be canvas like this on the one side and wool on the other side. So it'd be multi-purpose. So you could use it as a ground mat. You know, you put it down on the ground, kneel on it, sit on it, put your gear on it. But it would also be a wool on this side, so you could wrap up in it and you know, keep warm. So this is just a small version, but I actually found exactly what I was looking for from Colorado Bushcraft. So I think I'm gonna order one of those because it's canvas on one side and wool on the other, and it's like 4 foot by like 2 foot. So it'd be perfect for that. But right now all I have is this little sit kneel pad. But it's really nice because you can it has grommets in it, so you could put paracord in it and you could use it to carry wood. You know, you could have wood in here. Use it to carry wood. You can use it obviously as a sit pad, a kneel pad. You could use it as a chair. So a lot of different options for this, and then it's lightweight, doesn't take up any room, whether you just store it, you know, fold it up, or you could, you know, you could roll this up. You could actually take this in combination with this. You see that there's webbing on the bottom, so you could actually attach that to the bottom if you wanted to that, and it would further increase this kit, which is pretty cool. Then I have my fire pouch here. This was made by Justin Wolf a long time ago. And I just have a few things in here. I have a ferro rod. Usually I have a ferro rod on my knife, but this is just a backup. I've got a few little, odds and ends from different Pro Camtech fire starters that I haven't used. I've got some fat wood in there. And then I have just this char tin that I can use for char, but it's loaded up with Pro Camtech fire starter. So that's kind of just my go-to little fire kit. I have my Grail water bottle. I always carry one of these. Filters everything, chemicals, bacteria, viruses, filters everything out. Now in the wintertime, I'll probably actually pull this out of the kit because in the wintertime you don't want this to freeze. So you don't want the filter to freeze up on you, because any hollow fiber filter, which this has a component of that in, you don't want that to freeze in wintertime. It will either make the filter unusable or it'll degrade its quality. So I'll probably actually keep this out of the kit in the wintertime because I can just boil water. No big deal. But in the summertime, definitely I always take one of these Grail water bottles. I have a tarp. I believe this came from Bushcraft Outfitters. Nope, this is from Etowah Outfitters. It's just like a 5x7 tarp. Use it for shielding the wind. Use it for obviously shielding the rain. If you watch my siege stove video that I did a few videos back, I used this and it shielded me from the rain, no problem. So I always have a tarp with me. Let's see, and then I have a few Hidden Woodsman odds and ends in here. So I have this. This is his. I'm not sure what he calls it. Possibilities pouch, maybe. Do I have a fire piston? What's up, Seth? I used to have a fire piston. I don't anymore. And honestly, it's great to know how to use all those things. It's great to know how to use a fire piston. It's great to know how to use char cloth. It's great to know how to use a bow drill. And practicing with those things and getting at least having the general knowledge of how to do those things and actually successfully doing them is awesome. Those are skills that are great to have. But in a real world situation, am I going to do a piston fire? Am I going to do a char cloth flint and steel? Am I going to do a bow drill? No, I'm not. I'm going to use my lighter. I'm going to use whatever I have quick as possible to get that fire started. And so, you always want to have redundancies in your bag. So it would be a good idea to maybe carry, some char cloth or maybe, carry stuff like that. But what I do is I carry multiple sparking devices. So I'm not sure, it should have been in here. Maybe I didn't show it. So I actually have, in addition to my ferro rod, is that back in? Did I put that back in there? No, I didn't. So in addition to my ferro rod in my fire kit, have my ferro rod, which is pretty fail proof. I also have a Exotac spark wheel, so I can easily use this to get any of my Pro Camtech fire tinder lit. So I have two sources of ignition there, and then plus I always carry a lighter. So I'm going to use, I'm going to go to the lighter first. If that doesn't work, I'm going to go to the ferro rod. If that doesn't work, I'm going to use, the spark on my lighter. If it doesn't work because it's cold or wet, it still can use the spark, or I'm going to use something like this. So, you're going to use those things way before you're going to use a bow drill fire or a flint and steel. Again, it's cool to practice those things. It's cool to have that knowledge. It's cool to, go out with your bushcraft buddies and do those things, but are you going to use those things in a real survival situation? Absolutely not. You're going to rely on your quickest method, and that's going to be your lighter, and everybody should carry at least one lighter. So this, I think, is Malcolm's Possibility pouch. It's like a Diddy pouch, DOP kit type style pouch, and in here I just have shelter accessories, so I just have a bunch of different hanks of paracord in here. So I just have some black paracord, some different colors in here, just odds and ends that I had laying around. So I have several different lengths. I know that my black has like 4 10-foot sections or something, so almost 50 foot. Then I have some extras if I just need to tie up things like my pack, or if I need to further, tie down my tarp or something like that. So always a good idea to have paracord. I don't carry bank line. I mean, I have a roll right here of bank line. What's up, Sam Lee? I do have bank line. I don't really carry it, to be honest. I mean, if I'm gonna go on a camp out where I'm going car camping or something like that, I'll bring it because we always tie up a bunch of tarps together, or we tie things up. But just on a day hike or something, I don't necessarily take my bank line, so that's why it's not in here. And then I just have 4 just basic stakes that I can use to stake down 1 or more sides of my tarp. Again, this is a day pack, so it's not something that I'm taking to spend the night. It's not something I'm taking to expect to be out there longer than just for the day. So I do have shelter supplies if I need it, especially just to keep me protected from the wind. Keep my microphone protected from the wind so you guys can hear when I'm making a video. Keep me protected from the rain and the snow. So that's kind of what I put in here. I also usually have Gorilla Tape in here. $25 on sale right now. Go grab one. This is a fantastic pack, and it's about half off right now. I believe the original price is like 140 something. So finally, I'll show you guys just what I have in this little survival kit. This is, again, made by Hidden Woodsmen. This was made by Hidden Woodsmen as well. Great stuff. Had it forever. I don't have anything in the front pack here. Here's a whole Velcro field. What's up, Long Island, New York? What's up, Jason? I did put some paracord on the top here. Just wrapped it in some paracord. So it gives it kind of a cool handle there. And then we'll get into the nitty gritty. It basically just clamshells all the way open. And what I have in here on this side is just a Swiss Army knife. This is, I believe, the Ranger Grip 70 something maybe. I don't know. It has the large knife to it. It has the saw. So generally I will carry a big saw like this, as I showed you, but this one does have the saw, which is cool, and I've used it and it does work. So big blade, obviously bottle opener, cap lifter, screwdriver. I believe it has an awl on it, or a punch, or a reamer. So this one's kind of a cool item to have in a kit like this, just as a backup to my main knife. Obviously I always will have like some sort of a larger knife on me when I go out. That'll be on my belt. Then I just have some sharpening supplies here. I have this just this strop, and then I have a little DC4 diamond ceramic sharpener. So that goes right in there. And then I have some backup fire starter, obviously from Pro Camp Tech. Now these are their brand new fast fire sticks. So check them out, Pro Camp Tech. I'll leave a link below. They're a sponsor of the channel. They use this stuff all the time, so I just have a spare stick of that in there. In the back here, I just have a little boo-boo kit. This has some gauze pads in it. It has some larger rectangular bandages, some regular bandages, and some bacitracin zinc ointment, which is basically Neosporin. So, it's not a trauma kit by any means, but it's definitely it will help if you get like a cut or a scratch or something that won't stop bleeding. A lot of times I get nicks and scratches and bruises. I have them all over my hands all the time from working outside. I definitely don't wear gloves as much as I should. But once in a while, you'll get, I got this, I don't know if it's still visible here. Maybe it's not even on that arm. Yeah, must have healed already. But I had a cut on my arm, and that thing was just dripping blood. There was nothing I could do to stop it. It was just a super small scratch. Like I got it from just scraping up against a tree. So something like that. A lot of people don't carry a little boo-boo kit. They think, oh, I'll just wrap it, or I'll just deal with it, or whatever. And that's cool. I've done that all my life. But having something like with those big rectangular bandages, when you have something that's dripping and you can't get it to stop, maybe not life-threatening at all, but just annoying, to have something dripping down your arm. So that's why I carry that. Just it takes up no room, just a small little boo-boo kit. And then in this side here, I have several different things. I have a backup flashlight. It's just a little stream light, little AAA flashlight. I have a repair kit. So this is from Exotac. It's actually got some fishing line on it that you could use, you know, to catch fish, I guess, or to repair something as thread. It has a bunch of Gorilla tape on it. So if I open this here, just unscrew this here, you can see how much tape it actually has on it. You can see that there's a ton of tape here. It's like a whole small roll of tape. And then you have a little needle here. So if I had to repair something, stitch something up, you can do that with the needle and the thread that they give you there. So this is a kind of cool piece of kit. I've used my tape quite a bit. You know, like I said, this is supposed to have a whole roll of Gorilla tape in it. The small roll, like the 1-inch roll. And I've used that to patch, you know, holes that get made in tarps, tents, you know, everything from fire or, you know, from rips and tears. Haven't used this yet, but I thought I'd throw it in there. Here's my lighter. So I have one of these Bic lighters. I actually like these lighters with the extension on them because when you're using wood stoves, it's nice to be able to, you can stick that into the wood stove and light your fire rather than trying to spark it right by your hand. Both methods work, but I saw these on sale at the store, so I picked up a couple. Pretty cool. I mean, it is a regular Bic lighter. Just has the extension on it, which is pretty cool. I have a compass, so this is obviously for, you know, for heading and bearing and everything, but also has a mirror on it, so I can use that to signal. But more importantly, if I get something in my eye, you know, I don't wear glasses or anything, so I'm always getting things in my eye. You can sit there and, you know, you can check out your eye and make sure that you can get out whatever it was. So definitely, you know, quite a bit of multi-purpose in something like this. Let's see, I've got a little char tin in here, so again, redundancy. And this is packed with Pro Camp Tech Fire Starter. Have a little notepad from Polka Notes, just a little notepad that I can use to scribble down things, leave a note if I was lost or had to mark something. I could do that. There should also be a Polka pen in here somewhere. Tell me I didn't put the notepad in there without a Polka pen. Nope, I did. Here's the Polka pen. If you haven't seen these before, this is what they look like. Little Polka pen. They basically just pop out and you flip it around and it becomes sort of a full-blown pen. You can get these in orange, black, yellow. I actually have a bunch of these. You can get little accessories for them, like a pocket clip, which I have one with a pocket clip. You can get ones that have a little cap that fits on here that hooks it to your keychain. So these are cool Polka pens, but this is just the basic Polka pen. So this is how it rides in your kit. And then you basically just flip it around like that, and you've got, you know, a full-blown pen that you can, you know, do little notes or whatever you need to do with that. So that's what I carry in there. And then I have this Fox Light Gear, just this little bandana, I guess it is. It's not really a full-blown bandana, just a cloth. This comes in handy if I don't. Usually my cook set, you know, if I need to take off my pot off the fire or something and it's really hot. It's titanium, so I don't necessarily always need, I generally try to point that upwind so that the handles don't get very hot, but sometimes if the wind isn't blowing, the handles will get real hot, and then something like this comes in real handy. And also, obviously, you know, you can use this for first aid. You could use it for, you know, if you get your hands wet, or, you know, tons of little uses for a cloth like this. So I keep it in there. So that's about it. That's what I have in my bushcraft kit. I definitely want to hear in the comments what you guys think I should add or take out, or what's cool or what's not. Again, all this stuff just kind of floats here in this, I kind of use this as my possibilities pouch here in this Hidden Woodsman kit here. So backup flashlight, pop my pen, my notes, my lighter back in here. Kind of doubles as my fire kit or my backup fire kit. And then zip that up, and it all makes a nice little kit that I can throw in my bag here. So if you guys are just joining me here, I have the EDC Woodsman kit here. So inside I have just a tarp. I am going to get a bigger ground sheet than this. I'm going to get a wool backed one that has wool. What's up, Edward? A woolen canvas to it. But for right now, this is what I use, just a little sit pad. That goes in there. My little, you know, backup redundancy survival type kit goes in there. My shelter kit with ropes and tarps and stuff goes in there. Then my little fire kit goes in there. What's up, Gelardo? Sorry, my phone is kind of small. I can't really see it. Then I got my fire kit. That goes in there. Normally I'll have my Grail water bottle in there, but since it's winter, I'm probably going to just leave that out. I'll probably actually put like a Pathfinder water bottle in here just so I have a secondary source. I always fill this up before I leave this water bottle. So, yeah, the heavy cover canteen system is awesome. You can get the little cool kit with it. So I pop that in there. And then the top would be for food. Again, this is a day hike pack, so if I'm going to take food out, you know, that's going to go on the top. Stick my silky saw on the side here. Stick my stove and my other components in the front here. This is what I consider kind of the dirty portion of the bag. I don't really care if it gets all dirty, so if I have a dirty sooted up stove, I'll put it in there, no problem. Zip that up, and then as I mentioned, if I needed more room, I can molly that canteen kit on the outside here, which works perfectly with the Hidden Woodsman bag. So I can attach that right there if I needed more room. If I was taking more food, for example, or maybe when I get that wool blanket and I choose to throw it in here, although I'll probably just lash it to the outside. I can put that on the outside, no problem. Right now that just rides in there. I have a little extra room, and then I just have my extra cup here. So what I'll do is I'll cook on the canteen cup that's in here, boil some water, maybe make some tea or coffee, put it in here, and then I'll use the canteen cup again to cook. So whether I'm doing noodles or rice or whatever, I'll use that, and this just clips on there. So that's my EDC Bushcraft kit, guys. Hope you liked it. I had a question, what pack is this? This is the Hidden Woodsman EDC Rucksack. These are on sale right now for $75. So after this live is over, I'll put the link in the description because you absolutely can't beat that price for this pack. Super sweet pack. He has a bunch of different colors on there. And yeah, go pick one up. I'll put a link in there. $75. They're like half off right now. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. So I thought I'd take this time to show you guys my EDC rucksack and what I have in it for kind of my bushcraft everyday, you know, day hike type kit when I go out to review videos and have fun in the woods for you guys. Thanks a lot for joining, guys. 40 of you in here right now. I appreciate it. And I'll check you guys out on the next video.